Hi everyone, welcome to 40K on Point, the channel that quantify Warhammer 40K. This video describes the choice of Lord of War for the Chaos Space Marine. It is the Khorne Lord of Skulls. If you want to know more about the metrics that will be used, because all units will be analyzed using exactly the same metrics, and so this unit follow the same methodology. If you want to know more about this methodology, please follow the link in the description. So for the Khorne Lord of Skulls, for 440 points, you are getting a model armed with the Gore Storm Cannon and the Skull Hurler. It is also armed with the close combat weapon, which is the Great Cleaver of Khorne. So for 440 points, you are getting 28 wounds, toughness 8, and a save 3+. Also, it's demonic, so it's having its 5+ invulnerable save. It is regenerating 1 wound per turn, and it is considered like a titanic vehicle, so it's moving like knights. It is also important to note that this model has interesting keywords to access some force multiplier, like the Legion keyword, but also the Demon Engine and the Demon keyword. So it has access to some force multiplier that are very interesting. Also, it is interesting to point out that the damage on this vehicle do not affect the unit like other unit. It doesn't degrade in its offensive capacity when it takes damage. Its weapon skill and ballistic skills are staying the same, and instead of degrading, its strength degrade, but its attack increase. So that makes a unit that more getting wounds, it do not degrade, and to some extent it's getting better in close combat. The Lord of Skulls perform extremely well in our metrics. Essentially, you are getting a Dominus for the price of a Questory. So you're having the top tier of a Knight for the price of the middle tier. So very, very good and efficient unit. And while it doesn't have any score that is excellent, it doesn't have any poor score neither. So the unit can face different opponents and have a decent ability to inflict damage. Also, because the cost is quite low for the number of wounds and its defensive capacity, its fortitude score is pretty good. It has a good mobility also, while being a knight, having a 10-inch movement and being able to disengage and all those kind of things. So it gives a unit that is worth 130% its point. The unique ability of the Lords of Skull not to degrade while taking damage was, however, not taken into consideration in those metrics, as it is very hard to quantify the value of this element. So I think the value of the Lord of Skulls should be higher than 130%. Overall, the Lord of Skulls is considered a very interesting choice, as it can give more efficiency per point for every stratagems that are thrown when you choose a unit, because the stratagem will be thrown to a 440 point unit rather than a 150 point unit. So therefore, the effect of the force multiplier will have much more impact. Also, the other element that makes this unit interesting is that usually the knights have limited options for having any force multiplier thrown to them. But this unit can have the impact of psychic power, aura, those kind of things that can be included, and that allows them to increase and stack force multiplier to reach very, very strong potential. One easy and very accessible combo is to use the psychic power of the sorcerer called Warp Time that allows to double the movement, and also use the Demon Forge stratagem that allows to reroll 2 hit and 2 wounds for 1 common point, and that brings the unit to a competitive level of 230%. So, and it allows the Lord of Skulls to, with a high degree of possibility, to make a first turn charge. So for 440 points, you have a Dominus class equivalent of a knight that is able to do a first turn charge. Also consider that the Master of Possession has many psychic power that affect demon, and because the Lord of Skulls is having the demon keyword, it is possible to affect this unit with those powers. So overall, the Lord of Skull is a very strong choice and possibly one of the best Lord of War in the game. This video described the Chaos Space Marine Lord of War, that is the Lord of Skulls, and it was using our predefined remetrics to allow to have a very standardized, quantifiable point of comparison. Please feel free to comment on how to increase the efficiency of this unit. I think it has a lot of potential, and also how would you deal with that unit if you were facing it. Please subscribe if you like this kind of content. I will upload all 40k units using exactly the same method. Thank you for watching. Over and out.